this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I always have coffee when I watch Radar. You know that.
Of course I do, sir.
Everybody knows that.
Of course we do, sir!
Hot! Too hot!
I'm bored.
It's all in the reflexes.
Good morning, Valhalla. Hopefully you guys are having a great day because it is hump day. Get your hump on. It's Wednesday. What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? I really do hope you guys are having a great one. It has been a crazy week, and it's just going to get crazier because the snow is coming. Saturday night, we should have a ice storm / blizzard here in Texas. God help me. What is up, Stig? Good morning, brother. I hope you have a great day, brother. I really do. Where the mischief at? Mischief's right here. The mischief's right here. Come and get your mischief. Good morning, everybody. What is up? Jill Powers, the River Daughter, is here. Good morning, Jill. Thank you for being here so very much. We've got Jedi Master, who just cracked 2K over on his channel. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. And why? Because he's having fun. He's enjoying what he's doing. He's getting his stuff out there, and he's just having a good time. He's not worried about, oh my God, I got to do this, or oh my God, I got to do that, or oh my God, I have to say this, or I have to kiss this person's ass, or blah, 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 blah. He doesn't worry about any of that. He just worries about having fun. If Daryl was here, I'd say the exact same thing about Daryl the Derelict. He just wants to have fun. He wants to have a good time. He wants to hang out. He wants to jam. That's the whole point, right? Apollomy, good morning, Apollomy. Hopefully you're doing well and having a good time and not driving yourself crazy. It's just a tad little bit of a pun there. What is up? What's up, Jedi Master? Good to see you. Pacific 414's got his own channel where he goes out and has fun. He has fun. He hangs out with his buddies. He talks about what he enjoys talking about. That's the point, isn't it? To go out and have fun. I know the little lady Arwen Avalon's in the house. She has fun. Miss Giggles here. Miss Giggles and Gummies. Giggles and Gummies. G&G. I know she has fun. I know she goes out and has fun. So what is the problem with going out and having a good time? What is the problem at karaoke? What is the problem with enjoying what you do? And why do people get so hot about it? Why are people like, oh, Loki, this isn't supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be work. You're supposed to like make your fingers bleed. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, not going back to that again. Fingers bleed. Kiss my fat white ass. Arwen's just laughing in kitty form. That's what she's doing. I don't know about you and how you see this, but you have been conditioned your entire life to believe that you have to be miserable when you go to work. You have to be miserable while you're doing stuff. You have to be miserable. It has to be a painful experience. I've seen it. I see it all the time. Just go on X. You'll find somebody that's like, this is me driving at home at 6 o'clock at night after working for 10 hours when OnlyFans people and these people and blah, 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 blah. That is your choice. That is your choice. I get it. Work can suck sometimes. I get it. You might be beat. You might be tired. You might be like, oh, God, I just want to go home, crash out on the lazy boy and turn on Superman and watch Superman. I get it. I totally get it. What's the point of being an adult if you can't be childish sometimes? I tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun over on the new channel. And what am I doing? I'm playing with Transformers. I am playing with Transformers. I'm not talking about movies. I'm not talking about TV shows that I hate. I'm not reviewing TV shows that I hate. I watched the first episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. For the most part, I liked it. I thought the shitting scene at the beginning of the show was like a little much, but for the most part, I liked it. And there's some hidden little Easter eggs in there that you can see, which I'm not going to talk about this morning. But I enjoyed it. Why would I spend my time watching a show I know I'm absolutely going to hate instead of doing something that I enjoy? Why would I get on here day after day after day after day? Oh, is Marky Moo here? Little known fact, Arwen is AI with corrupted memory. I can believe it. I absolutely believe that. I'm totally 100% on board with that. She's cracking this morning. Holy shit. I love doing what I get to do. And you know what? It wasn't always that way. I get it. I get it. Okay? I get it. 12 to 16-hour days, busting your ass, hating life, not wanting to get up and go to work. I get it. We have been conditioned. We have watched, and not just guys here, but the women too. We've been conditioned to get up and do something we absolutely dislike every single day because we think it will get us to where we need to be. We were told by our fathers, we were told by our moms, this is what you do to take care of shit. This is what you do to put food on the table. Is you're miserable? Why? Because they didn't have any other option. You do. With as much shit out there as you can do, you have an option. You have a choice. Jedi Master 2022 with a $5 super chat. Good morning, Loki. Have a fantastic day. Skull and tuck and roll. Skull and tuck and roll, brother. I hope you have a great one. I know you're enjoying what you're doing. Keep kicking ass. Keep taking names. And God, just have fun. Have fun. Enjoy what you do. Well, Loki, I can't. No, that's a choice. That is a choice you make, not one that is forced on you. Thank you so much, brother. This one's just for you. We're going to blow some shit up this morning just for Jedi Master to give us a skull and tuck and roll. Oh, really? What? Wait. I stand corrected. What is it? And that sparkly corrupted memory. Thank you very much. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I can transform them. I can show them off. I can be like, oh, check it out. This one's good. This one's bad. This one's trash. I can have fun. You know what? There's only one thing better than being a kid with a cool toy, and that's being an adult with a cool toy that you're like, damn, this takes me back. I did a video the other day that will be premiering later today on the Transform It Already channel of what was it, Scrapper or Mixmaster. It's Mixmaster, the Constructicon. And I got my MP sound wave out. I've got Laserbeak on his arm. What do? Sound wave superior, Constructicons inferior. And I just had fun. I had fun doing what I enjoy. Why do you have to be miserable? That's not the way it has to be. That's not the way it should be. Whatever you're doing, you should be able to have fun. Oh, well, Loki, I work it, blah, blah, blah. That is a choice. That is a choice you made. Well, Loki, I've worked for 10 years for the same back-breaking bullshit and company, blah, 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 blah. I know. I've watched my friends go through it. I've watched each one of my friends go through it. And you know what? The ones that were brave enough, Mark, to say, fuck this shit, I'm out. The ones that were brave enough to do something ended up in a better place at the end of the day. They ended up in a better place where they were happier and they were better off at doing what they were doing. Running on Dayquil, Aleve, and Red Bull Strawberry Apricot. I hate being sick. Ugh. Did you see anything? No, sir. I did not see you playing with your dolls again. That's right. Fun. Enjoy what you're doing. Connect. Why can you not connect with the kid that had huge dreams? Why can you not connect with the kid that could sit there and take a box full of shit and make a war zone with it and play with it for hours? Why can't you connect to that? Because you're an adult? Is that it? It's been beaten out of you. All the fun, all the excitement's been beaten out of you with life. Why would you accept that? Why would you agree to that? You wouldn't. Not if you were a kid. You look at yourself and be like, man, what the fuck happened? Well, life happened. I had to, I had to go and roll oxygen bottles all day long and drive a truck and blah, 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 and work 12 hours a day because of responsibility. Guess what? You can fulfill that responsibility and still have a good time. Because that good time's in here. It's not out there rolling bottles. It's not out doing whatever. It's in here. It's your choice to make. It's all up to you. Yeah, but Loki, I hate my job. Get a new job. It's not that easy. Sure it is. Start working on it. The year I worked at the prison I worked at, 12 to 16-hour days every day. I didn't get a day off for the first 6 months. Why? Because I was told, listen, it's really tough around here. Newbies don't get a day off for like ever. You're going to be working 2 different shifts. You're going to be working the night shift, and you're going to work on the A part and the B part. So your off nights are gone. 6 months. That's the way it is. And I did it. And after working there for 10 months, some newbies came in, and I was told, hey, we really need to give the newbies days off. And I was like, excuse me? Yeah, we really need to make sure these newbies get a day off because we need to make sure that our retention is better. And that's when I mentally said, fuck you, I'm out. Why? Because I did what they asked me to do. I got up every single evening, put on my uniform, went to work, did pretty much stairs all day, up and down 2 row, bang, 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 checking cells, making sure people weren't doing shit they were supposed to be doing, getting my cert so I could do basically the prison SWAT team. And that's what I got for it. And I said, you know what? I'm out. I'm done. Gave him my notice, got a better job. I'm out. Little did I know that'd be some grueling ass physical labor unlike I had ever experienced before. And eventually I got out of that. I went back to school. I got my degree. I changed the way shit was going. Because you do what you have to do to get to a point in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this shit anymore. I'm not. We've got a $5 Rumble rant that I can't bring up on the screen because StreamYards is stupid. That says, good morning, Valhalla from Jester of Sin. Thank you so very much, brother, for that $5 super chat. He says, I reconnect with my inner child every time I play a game, board game, TTRPG, video game. There are good choices with them all. Help keep me young at heart. I can't argue with that at all. We've been playing through Fable 2. I don't even remember half of it. It's like, oh, I remember the first part, and I remember doing this. I remember finding the guild. There's a ton of shit after that I just don't remember. Why? Because I was blitzed out of my mind at the time. You know how off that is? Because I was blitzed out of my mind at the time. The last boss I worked for would avoid me because he didn't want to give me a raise. So I quit. I quit his ass, did the bare minimum. And what did you do? You went out and you got something for you. Snowdub went out and got something for him. Loki, what about the drama? What about the bullshit? We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. We will, because that's a big part of it. People want you miserable. Why? Because they're miserable them fucking selves. They want you to be miserable because they're miserable. Thank you so very much, Jester, for the $5 Rumble rant. This one's just for you, brother. Let's kick some ass. Let's take some names. Long live the fighters. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
Exactly. And people are going to be like, Loki, why are you playing Fable when new Fable's going to suck? Because that game has nothing to do with the new shit. Don't give me that horse shit. Why you like Squaresoft? Square Enix sucks ass so bad. Squaresoft was badass. They came out with badass games that I absolutely love. Don't give me the bullshit. You just want me to be miserable. And that's not going to happen. Enjoy hanging out with you amazing people. Skull, Samurai, brother, we enjoy hanging out with you. Thank you so very much for being a member, bro. I really, really appreciate it. 4 months. 4 months. Thank you so very much, brother. Gesture is Druish? Yes, a Druish. I can't say princess because he's not a princess. But yes, he's Druish. Yep, subcontractor now. I'm my own boss. It's that easy. Loki, I don't have those kind of skills. Then do something you can do. Do something you do have skill in. You do not have to stay in the same place for the rest of your life and be miserable. Just because our forebears said work is about being miserable. No shit. You guys had 2 fucking things you could do. Watch I Love Lucy or go to a bar. That's it. That's all you had. Was I Love Lucy and bar. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to live like that. Yeah, let's see your badass gamers take on Disney Dreamlight Valley. Y'all wouldn't last 5 minutes in my valley. That's I don't know how to respond to that. Can I have some help? Can I have some help here? I don't know how to respond to Arwen saying we wouldn't last 5 minutes in her valley. I've come full circle. After years of being a manager in jobs, I went back to retail as a receiving specialist. I'm completely happy. In a couple of years, I will retire. Mark's got the right idea. You know how many conversations we had about him being miserable? Doing what he does? I don't want to see that for my friend. I don't want to see my friend miserable. I want friends to be happy. And if you don't believe that, then you haven't spent 5 minutes talking to me. But you know what? I want that for myself. And if someone wants to make an ass of themselves and act out and be dramatic and cause a whole bunch of bullshit, guess what? That's their problem, not my problem. That's their problem. If they want to do that, they can go off and do that on their own. I really don't give a shit. I am way past the point of like, hey, why don't you stop acting like a fool and just be cool? Don't be a fool, be cool. It's on them. That's their problem. It's not my problem. If they don't want to do that, they make their own choices. What's up, Loki? What's up, Virtuoso? How are you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. I made my own sock puppet last week. Just got to figure out a name. Don't call it baby sock. Ugh. No. No. Did I want to? No. No. Okay. It's up to you to be happy. It's up to you to find enjoyment in what you do. I can tell you, I can be like, listen, you need to enjoy what you do. You need to have a good time. But if you can't, if it's just not happening, maybe look at doing something else. I have been in this game a long time. I've seen people come. I've seen people go. I've seen people whine. I've seen people cry. I've seen people do all kinds of crazy shit you would never expect them to do. Why? Because they either want to be happy or they don't want to be happy. And you can find those people that are like, Loki, I just want to be happy. I just want to do this. I just want to do that. Yet they refuse to be. Even when they have a gift horse that they're looking in its mouth, they refuse to be happy. Why? Because of the conditioning idea that you can't find that you can't get that working towards something has to be miserable, grueling bullshit. Or they're just dramatic fucks that want to cause bullshit. They just want to cause drama and crap. And it's not until it's thrown in their face that they're like, maybe I shouldn't act like that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Goddamn fake news is everywhere. Gesture of sin over on Rumble. Never been Jewish. That's right. Never been Jewish. No Jewish. Some forget how. They just forget. And some can't help. They can't help themselves. They've got to cause drama. They've got to go after people. They've got to fucking cause bullshit. Even when they're the ones going, I don't want to deal with any of it. Please leave me out of it. One of the craziest things I've ever seen is someone that was like, no drama, leave me out of it, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to be involved in it, and then go out and throw a fucking drama grenade out and cause 9 kinds of shit and then blame everybody else for it. How does that work? I don't know. I just don't know. If you want to be happy, just do things that make you happy. Thank you. Thank you. I think people simply don't know what actually makes them happy anymore. Simple as that. So I like Transformers. It's something, obviously, it's something that connects back to when I was a kid. I love Transformers. I love Voltron. I watched all this cool shit when I was growing up. I had a great time. And you know what? I'm still having a great time with it. Why? Because I'm not afraid to go, you know what? I'm gonna do stuff I enjoy. I'm gonna do stuff I enjoy. Everyone finds their happily ever after. Several friends have. And what happens? What happens? People get vengeful because they want that and they don't know how to get that. They have no idea when something lands in their lap and they can be happy and they can stop poking the fucking bear. Just be happy. Accept what you have and enjoy it. Stop worrying about what this is or what that is or who did what. Just enjoy the life you have. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand fakers. I can't stand the ones that are like, everything's great. When on the inside, they're all twisted up, knotted up, and fucked up. I can't stand cucks. I can't stand cucks that have gone out and found someone to be with, and they're absolute little bitches. Maybe that makes them happy. I don't know. No, that wouldn't make me happy. I don't want to live like that. You want to be a cuck? Go be a cuck. That really makes you happy? Go ahead. But that's not for me. Why do you want to be tied with somebody that doesn't even appreciate who you are? Just the fact that you're not alone. That's all they care about. Oh, I'm not alone. I found somebody. Right? It's always the fucked up way it works. Why? Because it's never enough. There is something genuinely missing inside that makes it never enough. I've got to have this. I've got to have that. I've got to have more. I've got to have more. Some people make mistakes. Some people fuck it up. Some people, they don't realize what they have until it's gone. They just don't. I'm gonna go hang out with Shockwave before he goes to bed so he can go to work tonight. Have fun, gun buddy. Enjoy. Be happy in your own skin. Most people can't. Most people can't. They look at themselves and they hate themselves. They look at what they do and they hate it. They look at their life and they hate it. Well, guess what? That's a choice, motherfuckers. That is a choice. You live, most of the people on this earth live in a place where they have a choice in what they get to do. You're not immediately delegated into a role that your father had, that your grandfather had, that their grandfather had, that is predetermined for you. This is what you're going to do with your life. You are going to be a farmer. You are going to do this. You are going to that. It doesn't work that way anymore. It doesn't work that way. You can go out, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, but Loki, I see these OnlyFans girls and all this and blah, blah, blah. Stop bitching and find something that you are good at, that you enjoy, and go do it. It's that simple. No, it's not, because you're supposed to be miserable, goddammit. No, you're not. Your work is supposed to be fulfilling. That's the problem. This right here, this is something I tell Eris all the time. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself good. Because at the end of the day, that's it. Guess what? I'm not going to be here forever. I love her to death. And I have done everything in my power to better my health and to be a healthier Loki. But I won't be here forever. I know that. She's gotta take care of her. Why do I tell her that? Because I love her more than anything. I care about her more than anything. There are people that would kill for that. Go get it. Yeah, Loki, but how can I trust and how can I do this? I was one of those like guys that was going off into the sunset, that was never going to get married again, never be in a serious relationship again. I'd date and I'd have fun, but I wasn't dealing with all that other bullshit. I just wasn't, until I realized that I found somebody that gets me, that enjoys being with me, not some illusion, not some, oh, I'm going to shape him into blah, 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 but actually me. Oh, well, you need to do this to improve yourself. Bitch, I am who I am. I'm like Popeye the motherfucking Sailor Man. That's the way it is. She's never been like that, ever. I used pain and past failures to be better. Now in life, I don't think of what was. I think of what is. Now my future is before me and I don't look back, only to remember how I got here. If the person you respect the least is yourself, nobody else will respect you either. Right there. Words of wisdom from Jedi Master and Stig. You have to be good to yourself before anybody else is going to. You have to take care of yourself before anybody else is going to. That's just the way life is. If you're constantly depressed, if you're constantly at odds with what you do every day, change it for the better, for your own sanity. Change it. Change how it works. Flip the script, change the name of the game, do whatever you got to do to change the way things are. You're the only motherfucker out there that can change your stars. Stop relying on other people to do it for you. Stop waiting to do that fun Transformer channel. Stop waiting to go out and do something crazy. Have fun. Enjoy what you do. Yeah, Loki, but it's really hard having the old lady at home and da-da-da-da-da. Do something with the old lady. Fuck, you married her, for Christ's sake. I love the time I get to spend with Eris. I love the fact that we've been sitting down, we played through Fable, all of Fable, and now we're sitting down playing Fable 2. I think we're going to play Red Dead Redemption 2 next. But I love the fact that right now, at this moment, I have got time to spend with her and do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't feel guilty about it. And nobody should be making you feel guilty about it. And that's the thing. You can be happy. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to enjoy doing what you do. Imagine that. Couples doing things together. Such a novel idea. Why are you with somebody if they don't want to do something with you? Why are you with somebody if every time you bring something up, they're like, do I have to? Fuck that. I want to be with somebody that wants to spend time with me. Every day she gets home. Hug. Kiss. I love you. I missed you. Oh baby, oh baby. That's what she does. Because she actually missed me. What do? I hug her and I kiss her back. I missed you too, kitten. That's what I call her, kitten. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would there be? Oh, Loki, you just fallen into the trap of the woman things. No, I just love my chick. I want to go out to movies with her. I want to go enjoy and do things with her. I want to sit on the couch and play a game together. When she's like, ooh, if you go here, you can get another silver key and we'll be able to go back and get the chest that's got 10 keys on it. Okay. Let's go do that. She asked me recently, she's like, do I need to get tickets to see the Lord of the Rings movies? And I said, no, babe. We just saw them, I think, last year when they did the 4K celebration, whatever. I was like, we just saw all three. I said, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see all three movies in the theater with you. I said, if they do like a Hobbit run, which I highly doubt they will do, we'll go see the Hobbit movies together. And we can play hide the hand in the theater. Always wanted my own Mary Jane. The notion of being called Tiger enchanted me as a kid. She used to, okay. So this isn't something she does a lot anymore. Every once in a while, she'll throw it out there and I'll be like, when I sit down to do a stream in the morning, a lot of the times back in the day, back when I was doing like 20 something shows a week on different channels, she would tell me, go get a tiger. Why? Because I felt the exact same way, Cambrian. I felt the exact same way. I always wanted a woman that would slap me on the ass and be like, go get him, tiger. Just like Mary Jane did to Peter Parker. And I got my Mary Jane. Why does that bother people? Why would it bother people? Because they don't have it. Because they can't get it. Because they want it desperately and they don't know where to find it. So instead of being happy, instead of celebrating, they have to try and shit on it. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's the exact same thing. Oh, look at that. Look at how well you're doing. I'm going to shit on you in some weird way. I'm going to shit on your channel. I'm going to shit on this. I'm going to cry like a little bitch. It's the same thing. It all goes together. I can't be happy for myself. So why the fuck should I be happy for you and what you have? And that right there. That right there. Jelly green-eyed monster. Why? Because they don't have that. Go and get it. What the fuck is stopping you? What the hell is stopping you? What, that the two protagonists from the new game are actually, what's his name, and Homegirl from 2? I saw that. I saw a lot of people digging into that. Yeah. The two protagonists in GTA 6 are the descendants of Arthur Morgan and whatever his chick's name was that he never, got with. They're the one he went out on the date to the theater with, who I can't remember the name of it. But hopefully we're going to play that again and she'll enjoy it. She's never played through Red Dead 2. I'm here, Mr. Funk in the house. Just finishing up, stocking up on winter supplies. That's what I'm going to go do later today because it's supposed to snow in Texas. Snowy ice storm on Saturday night. I'll be over on Snow Dubs hanging out with him Saturday night. So we'll see how long that lasts before we lose power. But what's wrong? Why do you need to feel guilty for having a good time? You shouldn't. You never should. That should never be a thing. I want you to feel bad because you're doing well in life. True friends don't do that. Real friends don't fucking throw a drama grenade at you when your life's going well or when your life's fucked up. They support you. They don't cause bullshit in your life. They're there to listen. They're there for you to listen to. They don't try and fuck up your life and fucking cause bullshit. That's not what real friends do. That's not what real partners do either. Real partners want things to be happy. They want things to be good between you. They want to make sure you're both having a good time. They want to feel loved. That's what partners want. That's what husbands and wives want. A lot of the times, the woman wants to be listened to. They want to tell you about their day. They want to tell you about this thing that ticked them off or this thing they saw or this exciting moment or whatever. Guys, usually, they wake up in the morning and they're like, until they get their coffee. That's the way I am. I'm like, don't. For someone who talks to people, for someone who counsels people, for someone that listens, I am like a pissed off bear in the morning. I'm like, I have just woken up from hibernating. Do not talk to me. Do not ask me questions. Wait until I have had a cup of coffee before we get into anything. And you know what happens? The day's better. I come on here. I talk to y'all. I have a good morning. I enjoy what I do. And I'm pumped for the day. I'm like, yeah, let's go out and get it, boy. And when I semi-retired last year, I missed that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm do late show. Do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to be stressed out about this, that, or the other thing. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to enjoy what I do. And that's the way it's going to be. What's up, Walter? He says, Jello, sorry, I am late. It's all right. It's all right, dude. I forgot coffee. Get some coffee in you, brother. I've been in freezing fog for the last 3 days. Apollomy, be careful, especially with what's coming this weekend. Be really, really careful. Okay. Don't let them stick you out in the middle of BFE where you're stranded or any bullshit like that. Just be careful. I was looking at the shit going on in Michigan and all the damn semis off on the side of the road. Then my radiator blew day before yesterday and spent all day at the shop. This is why I go to bed with a cup of coffee. Maybe cold when I wake up. But there's a cup of coffee there before I do anything else. Way less chance I'll bite heads off. I got a nice little Keurig in the kitchen. Is that how you say it? Keurig. That I can just, it's like loaded up. so that all I have to do is hit a button, let it warm up, hit 2 buttons, it pours. I add my zero sugar add-on, which is a caramel latte thing this morning. No, I didn't. They didn't have Snickers. They didn't have sugar Snickers. They didn't have zero sugar Kit Kats. There's another one I like that's zero sugar that they just didn't have. They had this like caramel delight shit. And I know there's plenty of people that are like coffee, black. Ugh. No, thank you. See, if it's black, I have to put sugar in it. This way, I don't have to put sugar in it. I just put the zero sugar shit in it. Just put the add-on in it, and I'm done. I don't have to add anything else. And that's the way I like it. Jester is hardcore with his coffee. Yeah, no shit. I couldn't do that. I couldn't leave it sitting out all night. I do that with tea because that doesn't bother me. So before I go to bed every night, I'll pour a glass of zero sugar tea and I'll pour a glass of zero sugar, or I'll pour a little bit of zero sugar lemonade in there. That lasts me all night. And when I wake up, I pick up my cup, go in the kitchen, take my meds, and then pour a cup of coffee. But shit, just leave me be. On the weekends, usually I'm up before Eris. Just get up, go in the kitchen, have my cup of coffee, and wait. I have time to drink my cup of coffee, wake up without biting anybody's head off. But yeah, gotta have that cup of coffee. I don't care if it's decaf. I was doing decaf for a while when I realized the caffeine really doesn't matter. I just need the coffee. I need that. I need that to wake up. Hazelnut creamer with 2 stevias. Nice. Yeah, I don't even do the stevia or any of that shit. I just use the zero sugar add-on. It's a liquid. So you just pour it over the top of your coffee, stir it up, and you're good. Time for a second cup. I'm like halfway through mine, so I will probably dump this because it's got to be hot. Gotta be hot. Gotta be a hot cup of coffee. I'll probably dump this, fill it back up, and I got shit to do after that. So, but you do what you can. You do what you can. And do what you enjoy. There'll be a new video coming out later today, the Mixmaster one for the Constructicons. Go check it out. Transform It Already is the name of the channel. I think I've thrown the link out here a couple of times. I don't know. We'll look at it real quick. If you haven't subscribed to it already, check it out. We're doing some fun things. We will eventually be doing some games that you cannot buy anymore. Transformer games that you cannot buy. So the link is really simple. It's at Transform It Already. Where's the... What, I can't paste it? What the shit? You get rid of the paste button? Thank you. There you go. It's right there. Check it out. New channel. I'll pin it. That way it's at the top. Do something you enjoy. There's no rule against that. There's no rule against that besides what people tell you. Oh, you're going to go play with your Transformers? Fuck yeah. I love the 86 series. I'm digging it. I'm absolutely digging it. We've got a new, so I've got a giant Superion. He's up there on that shelf up there. I've got a giant Superion that I absolutely love. These Dinobots can transform into a giant robot Volcanus. I've got another one of those that are smaller. They're the Masterpiece series ones, the MP Dinobots that can transform and combine into Volcanus. But I'm working on the Destructicons right now. So, Destructicons unite, or Constructicons. Enjoy what you do. Have fun. There's no rule against it. There is absolutely no rule against it. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna start getting them on Rumble. I know. I've got to start getting them over on Rumble, but I'm gonna do that in batches. So as soon as the Constructicons are finished, as soon as I do the Devastator video where I combine them, I'm gonna dump them all on a list on Rumble. So I want the prime that is the cab over. Got 4 of those. My favorite, though, follow me, is this bad boy right here. This is the MP10 cell shaded MP10 Optimus Prime, for which I have got to get a trailer for, because he doesn't have a trailer, but I need to get the cell shaded trailer. He is my favorite. He is my favorite of all the Autobots. So I love the combiners, but I only Autobot combiner I like is Superion. I love Volcanus, but he was never in the show. So the Dinobots combining into one big robot, that was never in the show. But as soon as you have a Rumble link, I'll post that in. It'll be for the channel you're hanging out on, Jester. I'm just gonna port them over there because this is the Rumble channel everybody knows me on. So I'll be saying weird shit like, welcome back to just transform it already, but it'll be on the Mornings of Mischief channel because I've already got the subscribers over there. Loki, why did you make a new channel? Because I wanted to do something and work on something that was mainly for me, for my enjoyment. Something that wasn't directly connected to this, because this is different. Well, aren't you worried you could get, demonetized and blah, 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 blah? Guys, I'm having fun. If you live in a constant state of fear, you're bound to fuck up, screw something up, or whatever. I'm just having fun. I want to keep having fun. Life's too short to be fucking miserable. Arwen, drive safe. Be good. See you Friday. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Life's too short to be miserable. That's a fact. And if you're miserable, you've got to do something about it. At the end of the day, you're the only one who can. If you're in a relationship that's miserable, if you're in a job that's miserable, if you're in a situation that's just fucking miserable, guess what? You're the only one who can get you out of that. And I've said that since day one. That's never, ever changed. Loki, you don't understand. Bitch, I was almost homeless. Don't tell me I don't understand. I've known guys that have gone off and been homeless, and guess what? Nobody pulled them out of that. Nobody yanked them up and said, no, you're not going to be homeless. They had to get themselves out of that. They had to do something to crawl out of that fucking pit and get themselves out of that pit. And that's what you have to do. I don't want to hear about how hard it is. I don't want to hear about any of that shit. You've got to do something to get you out of the situation you're in. Now, I get it. Why? Because I was there. And I had to make a choice. Keep being miserable, living on that fucking couch I was living on, or stand up and say, no, I'm not doing this. A lot of people don't do that. That's the sad part. They rely on everything else around them to take care of them, or everyone around them to take care of them. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to be good to yourself. You've got to work your way out of the situation you put yourself in. That's life. That's honestly, that's being a grown-up. People can talk all the shit they want. They can be like, oh, but this, but that, but blah, 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 blah. Being a grown-up means not letting yourself fucking wallow away in bullshit because you got hurt. I tore my body apart in a motorcycle accident. Tough titty, Loki. Tough titty. Broken collarbone, broken sternum, 3 broken ribs, and a partridge in a pear tree, 2 torn biceps, torn rotator cuff. I had to get myself out of that. I had to bring myself back. That's just what I had to do. Didn't matter how much pain I was in. Didn't matter how much bullshit I was dealing with. I had to do that. And you know what? I decided one day I'm not living on this fucking couch in this miserable situation with this miserable fucking cunt I was living with, who literally wanted me to lay on that couch, smoke fucking pot, and do nothing else. Why? Because she was absolutely terrified I'd rebound and fucking leave because I was sick of her shit. I was sick of dealing with the bullshit and the crap. And I did. I did exactly that. And I helped her pack. What are you doing? I'm helping you pack. And I met someone fucking wonderful. Because I took a chance. I took care of me. I took a chance. And yeah, I went back on something huge. There is a huge movement of guys out there that are like, fuck this shit. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I'm not dealing with this crap. No. They might date someone, they might bang someone, but it's like any kind of serious relationship, you moving in, me moving in, blah, blah, blah. No. And I don't blame them. I don't. Because if I hadn't have met her, that's exactly where I'd be. No. But love, don't you want me to come and live with you? No, I don't. Absolutely fucking not. I made a choice. I said, you know what? Me and you are so good. Okay, fuck it. I'll try. And we moved in together. We stayed together. We got used to each other. We dealt with each other's nuances and bullshit. And then we got married. And I actually asked her dad, I would like your daughter's hand in marriage. This is the ring I have. Do you approve? Can I marry your daughter? I love her more than life itself. And he said, yeah. Welcome to the family, boy. And I said, okay. My wife has known me since I was 14. That's one of those rare things. It's like, oh, you guys knew each other in high school? That's cool. Oh, you guys were high school sweethearts? That's cool. It's one of those rare things you just don't see anymore. 2 people that are together and married that have known each other for that long. It's brilliant. I mean, Project Storytime? All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I've droned on enough about being happy. You know what you got to do? You know what you got to do. You don't have to hit like, share, and subscribe or any of that shit. Look in here and make a decision and say, I want to be fucking happy. I don't want to spend my life being miserable. I want to do something I enjoy. I want to hang out with people I enjoy hanging out with. I don't want to hang around a bunch of negative Nancys that want to start bullshit or play drama games or Game of Thrones bullshit. I just want to be happy. You deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You earned it. Be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we'll see you Friday, the weekend review. Y'all take care. Be great. Have a great one. If I can find the button to get the hell out of here.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.